It looks like Disney is in full-blown panic mode over the Marvels, and for good reason. We knew in all likelihood this was going to be a disaster for them with all the failures we've seen from the MCU over the past few years. But I'm not sure anyone would have predicted that we'd be sitting there with box office projections potentially calling for the worst MCU opening in history, going back over a decade. That's what we might be looking at when it comes to the Marvels, a movie that has a massive production budget, bare minimum $300 million based just on the disclosed figures that we know about already, and who knows what they've spent to market this thing. But either way, it comes out in a few weeks, and we are seeing that they are desperate to get any type of hype or attention for this movie. We talked about it the other day, a big post-credit scene that suddenly got revealed. Well, it's because it was only added a few weeks ago. When they saw that nobody cared, that there was nobody buying tickets for this thing, when they saw that they were going to have to desperately do something to generate hype, all of a sudden they added a last-minute change to a post-credit scene, which we talked about the other day. Spoiler warning, if you don't want spoilers for the Marvels, then, take a break or fast forward about 30 seconds. Here it is. Beast. Kelsey Grammer's Beast from the X-Men movies in the early 2000s is set to make an appearance right here at the end credit scene of the Marvels. Go watch my video for that for more of the details. But not only that, we saw that they just put out a new teaser that features more of the Avengers and Endgame and Tony Stark and Captain America and all of this shit than the actual Marvels team. Trying to get people excited for that and maybe forget that you're actually going to a movie that doesn't have those people involved in any way, shape, or form. But it's all because of things like this. Marvel suffers worst MCU ticket pre-sales in 4+ years. Not only is it tracking behind Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, not only is it tracking significantly behind something like Guardians of the Galaxy, it's even well behind Eternals, which opened to $70 million. That's why those all-time low projections have actually gotten worse. This came out just yesterday. This finally got updated. It was 50 to 75 million. That's what Box Office Pro had the Marvels opening at domestically. That's gone down by almost 10%. It's down to $45 to $67 million. So the projections are not going up, they're going down. Now you might see Hollywood Reporter or Deadline, they came out with a different number between 75 and 80 million. They're using a different projection analyst, whether it's a website or something like that. Box Office Pro kind of collects a bunch of them and puts it together. But the projections have not gone up for this movie. They have gone down by almost 9%. Things are continuing to get worse for them. That's why you're seeing promos like this. This got posted, 2 hours ago? New spot for the Marvels. If you're watching the first, 20, 30 seconds of this, how can you even tell this is for the Marvels?
Heroes. That's something the world sorely needs.
Avengers. I am inevitable.
I like how they use the most cringe moment from Endgame with all the women. But Thanos connected to Thanos, and of course, Iron Man.
There will always be more. Finish my work.
This is just the beginning.
Now you're trying to make the connection between Thanos and the villain for the Marvels that no one has any idea who they even are.
She's destroying every place I call home and taking powers from this. If I don't fix this, it will be the end of everything. You got this.
I'm asking for one last fight.
The Marvels, rated PG-13.
There you go. There's the newest teaser. And about half of that thing was just from Endgame. Moments from other characters that are not going to be in this movie. The people that are in this movie, no one's actually watched their shit. No one really cares about Monica Rambeau in WandaVision. Nobody watched Ms. Marvel. Samuel L. Jackson's latest appearance in the MCU is in Secret Invasion. And that was the second lowest audience they've had for anything on Disney+. That was a massive flop for them. Interest level is at an all-time low, and they're trying to pull out all the stops to trick anyone they can to actually going to see this disaster. Projections continue to get worse for them, as it looks likely that we have one of the worst box office openings in the history of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They are in full panic mode, and there's a good reason for it. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.